Hey guys, Snowbeck here. Just give you a quick couple minute update on the hood. It's turning out really good. It's all welded on, and I've got the first layer of layer. I got some putty on there. I've got it grinded down. I'm getting ready to do like just a nice top coat, and if and get the get it all feathered out to the edge. It's looking really awesome. So I want to also show you. The little insert that goes on the front. I took a chance and started cutting on this pot metal, and it actually cut quite easy. It cut right through. It chewed up a metal blade pretty quick, but it cut right through. I'll show you that in a minute. So walk over here and let's check this out. All right, so here's the hood. It's all primed up. I took airplane stripper and I stripped all the rest of the paint off of it, and that old paint, it actually bubbled up pretty decent. It took a couple coatings, you spread it, scrape it, spread it, scrape it, and then a little bit of sanding, but all that old paint came right off. And so I went ahead and I got my first little bit of putty down, and it's really, it's already, there's a little bit of a spot there, but it really is. It's pretty smooth. It just goes smooth down right to that edge. And when I get done with this, it's going to look like it came that way from the factory. It looks really nice. And the nice thing is, I was worried about that centerpiece not being able to cut. And the back of the cow is actually open, so you can see right through there. So that was still going to suck air no matter what. But I went ahead and took a chance on this thing. I know it was kind of crazy, just in case it didn't work, but guess what? Cut right through it. I cut all 4 of these sections out, and then I cut the slits in the front of the hood here. There's still plenty of strength. This is all cut out. It actually really looks pretty sweet. Air's going to flow right through there, and that goes right in, fits right in there pretty nice. And then also is what I did, I'll lift the hood. I went ahead and cut out this section, and I cut out the whole rest of the hood in the middle in case the air cleaner goes up into that area a little bit. And then I grind it all down, a little bit of rust there. I'm going to put a piece of metal in there. But really, that's the only bad spot on the whole hood. Everything else is just some surface rust. Grinded it down. I'm going to finish sanding. Like I said, I'll put I'll put a piece of metal in there, and weld it in, grind it up. You'll never even be able to tell. Oh, so put this piece back on. It's looking pretty good, I think. So that was just a quick 2-minute update on the hood, how it's progressing. I appreciate you watching the channel. So I'm going to get ready right now. I'm going to put a little bit more putty on it, let it dry, and feather it, and then sand that all down real nice. And then I just may need just a little bit of icing, just real thin. It's almost like toothpaste putty. And it just kind of goes right over the top, and that's just to hide any imperfections. And then we'll put a filler primer on it, and we'll get it all primed up real nice and get it painted. But I'm gonna leave it in primer, and I'm gonna stick it on the hood. Take the hood off the 78, we'll stick it on there, and you can check that out. So I think it'll look pretty nice on there, and we'll see how it goes. And I've had a few other people ask me about the, usually when I do this part of the video, I'm standing behind my bar, and a lot of people like the grill that I have on the backside of my bar with all the license plates and stuff. It's pretty cool. So a couple people have asked what the rest of the bar looks like. So I'll reverse this camera and I'll do a real quick shot just so you guys can kind of see. This is where we spend a lot of time in the summertime, and it's nice having this bar in a garage. We've got a refrigerator, have a bathroom out here, and because I have a swimming pool, so it's nice in the summer. We can just get out of the pool. We've had a few beers, come right in. It doesn't matter if you're wet. You walk across the floor, go to the bathroom. It don't matter. You're dragging water all through the house, so it's kind of nice. So I'll reverse the camera and I'll show you this little bar I built on the side of the garage. We have a lot of fun out here, so we'll check that out. So here's the bar that I built. My garage, this side of the garage is about 3.5 cars, but I basically just have the 16-foot door on this side, and then the rest of it is just I can't pull a car in over here, so I thought this would be a great place for a bar. So we just kind of have, when we're all just kind of hanging out here, we have Cigar Thursdays, and we sit out here, have some drinks, smoke a few cigars. It doesn't matter, you're in a garage, it smells like cigar, it just leaves after a little while, the smell. So we can sit out here and sit at the bar, and you can see I built this, I just had an extra front grill and everything for the Mustang. I actually have 2 more of those up in my attic. I thought about making a couple more whiskey racks and see if anybody might want to buy something like that. I can either paint it nice or I can leave it whatever color it is, all you know, kind of beat up. So that turned out pretty cool. And now my buddy is a contractor, and he builds kitchens and bathrooms, and he built this countertop, or the bar top, for me. It's actually concrete. So we just stained it, and I just did a little bit of design on it before we stained it and taped it off. It looks kind of cool. It's a little bit of tribal-y, kind of flamey stuff. So it's basically, this whole thing's concrete. Let me tell you, that thing is heavy. So that's concrete. And then I had just an old refrigerator. I painted it. Thought it would be kind of cool. And then basically, we got a 50-inch TV out here, so we can hang out and watch the game in the fall, drink some beers. And then this is the bathroom. It's just a basic, it's your basic bathroom, just a toilet and a sink. I got a license plate wall in here too. This is actually where the license plate wall started. I was just threw all these plates up on the wall, thought it would be kind of cool, and then I liked it, so then that's when I just kind of continued in here, and then I did the license plate border around the doors, around the top. The license plates go all the way around the top. Kind of neat. Just been grabbing license plates wherever I see them. So, and I did do the, you can see I used that epoxy on the floor, cleaned the whole garage, pressure washed it, acid washed it, vacuumed it, swept it. I mean, it took forever to get it perfectly clean, and then I just rolled all that paint on. It's really holding up pretty nice. It's a really nice, it's nice for that. You know, so then this bay here, this is the 78, which I'm working on. If you remember a little while back, we had these big fat tires I showed you. Well, I mounted them on these rims. Look at them suckers. They hang out a little bit. So, it kind of reminds you of the old 60s, 70s hot rod with the air shocks and the big fat tires hanging out. So, those are a little bit wide. They hang out pretty far. So, I think we're going to go in and we're going to cut out that wheel well a little bit. Maybe we'll have to shorten the rear end a little bit and get them up under these. But I think those tires that fat are going to look awesome up underneath of the back. Like I said, and then we got, you know, we got the roll cage, 6-point roll cage in this car. Goes down both sides. This side's hinged. I just have a screwdriver in right now, but this one's hinged. You open the door, and then you can pull this roll bar out so you can get in just like any other race car. This isn't obviously not a race car, but it's gonna run pretty good, I think. Okay, so there's that. Then we walk back in, and then this is the bay I got the 78 in, or this, I'm sorry, the 77, and this one's on the jack on my 2-post lift. So we're still working on this. We're going to be, like I said, we're going to be putting a cam intake and everything on that. So that's going to look pretty sweet. This one's pretty much done. It's dirty right now from all the grinding and sanding I've been doing on this hood. So that's basically, and there's a heater. I showed you guys that when I first put it in. I got to tell you, that thing has really kept this garage nice. So if you guys are thinking about putting a heater in your garage and you're not sure what to get, the that Mr. Heat propane, and it's really not been bad on propane either. I think I've only used about 10 gallons of propane, and it's been, now granted the weather's been pretty decent, it's been in the 40s, but lately it's been down in the 20s, so it's been working out pretty good. So thanks for checking out my garage, and I'll keep you posted on this hood. We'll get it on that car, and I appreciate you watching. Make sure you share, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and I really appreciate you watching. Have a great day.